Okay, let's talk about the election that goes on when the primary fails and the different types of nodes that can exist in a replica set. So first there is the regular type of node, and that node, which is the one I showed in the earlier lesson, is a node that has the data and can become primary, and it's the most normal type of node. It can be a primary or a secondary. Now, the next type of node is an arbiter node. An arbiter node is just there for voting purposes. And there's lots of reasons why you might want to use one of these. For example, if you want to have an even number of replica set nodes, then you need to make sure that there's an arbiter node out there so that when one goes down, you still have a majority, a strict majority, to vote a new leader. So that's one reason why you might want to use an arbiter. Or if you just want to put together a replica set, let's say with 3 nodes, but only 2 of them are real nodes and one of them is an arbiter because you only have 2 machines, you can do that as well. And an arbiter, of course, will participate in the voting as well as a regular node. Another type of node is a delayed node. That's often a disaster recovery node. It can be set to be, let's say, an hour, 2 hours, or whatever you want behind the other nodes. And it can't participate in the voting, so that's yes to the voting. All right, but it cannot become a primary node. And to achieve this, its priority is set to 0. And you can set the priority of any node to 0 if you want, and it cannot be elected to be a primary node. And then the final type of node is a hidden node. And a hidden node is a node that's often used for analytics. It cannot become the primary node, so it's not going to be the primary, never the primary, but it also has the characteristic that its priority is set to 0, and so therefore it cannot become the primary. So the other concept is one of votes, that you can decide how many votes each of these nodes has. We'll assume that every node has 1 vote because in reality it's not too convenient or typical to give more than 1 vote to a node. So you have these different types of nodes: a regular node, an arbiter node that has no data on it, a delayed regular node that cannot become the primary but can participate in elections, and you have a hidden node that can also not become the primary and can participate in elections. So check that off there too. So as I said, when failover occurs because for some reason the primary is not reachable, then the remaining nodes will elect a new primary, and then that node will become primary, and then the drivers will reconnect. And it's pretty transparent to the application. We'll go into that, what you see when that happens, and then you continue on your way. All right, so let's do a short quiz. So thinking about these different types of nodes, which of them can participate in elections of a new primary if there's failover? Regular replica set members, hidden members, arbiters, and lawyers. So check all that apply.